Hi, I'm Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. Well, as the title says of this video, I went to the thrift store and I got mugged. I got mugged. My husband tells me that I have way too many coffee mugs, but I really enjoyed this one. Coffee, create, sleep, repeat. That would just be like my perfect life right now. I don't really enjoy working. If I could, I'd be retired, but I'm not. So these are generally my Saturdays. Coffee, create, sleep, repeat. Sometimes it's coffee, sleep, create, sleep, repeat, sleep. It just depends on how the week went. Seriously, what I wanted to share with you all is one of the things that I really love, and I always have. My mom got me started when I was really young, is I love to go thrifting. I love hitting Goodwill, some of the other small mom and pop thrift stores around here. I love looking for things and finding little treasures in the thrift store. You truly never know what you're gonna find. Yeah, you gotta paw through some icky stuff and some things that you wonder, why did someone donate that? But every once in a while you find something that you really love. Well, this particular trip I decided to look at coffee mugs. I wanted to share that coming up in the next few weeks I'll be starting an Etsy store. So I wanted to pick up some mugs to throw in my Etsy store once I get that up and running. And I thought that I would show you what I found. Growing up in the 70s, I don't know if you remember that these stoneware mugs were the thing. Everybody had them. These in particular I thought were really beautiful with this gorgeous almost like pebbling, and then the stripe up here that's almost like a pinkish brown. There's the inside, but do y'all remember these? I still have a sticker on this. There's the handle. Do y'all remember these? Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that. It's got like a little decoration there. Do y'all remember these? I remember my mom and dad having their coffee out of these when I was growing up. And I guess I kind of waxed nostalgic when I saw them, but I found 3 of these. So eventually I'll put them in my Etsy store and hopefully someone will enjoy them, or I may keep one and then list the other 2. I haven't decided yet. All right, so I've got my box over here, so if you see me bending down and so on, that's why. The other one I found was these mugs. I thought these were so cool. I don't know how old they are. I'm gonna have to look them, see if I can look them up to see, because with Etsy you're not supposed to list anything that is in the year 2000 forward. If it's the year 2000 back, then you can list them. They're considered vintage. So I need to do some research on these, find out if they are in fact vintage, but they're nice heavy mugs. They've got a good handle to hang on to. When you're up first thing in the morning and you're stumbling to your coffee pot, you can definitely hang on to this handle and not worry about dropping your coffee cup. So, and also here's the inside. I thought that was really cool that the glaze kind of extends down inside. Really pretty. And this is a nice sized cup of coffee too. All right, next I found these little beauties. This is a little smaller cup. Again, there's my price tag, 69 cents. They're stoneware. Again, this one is made by Crestone, and I need to look that up. They come from Japan, and just a little brown mug with a little brown rim. But I thought, again, I remember these from the 70s, and I think they're cool. Something a little different shape-wise, too, than the coffee mugs we see so many of. I found 2 of these, and I also found a cream pitcher to match. I looked and looked and looked through all of the glassware to see if I could find the sugar bowl, and I couldn't find it. So I still think maybe there's somebody that doesn't really care about having a sugar bowl. Maybe they just do cream in their coffee, but I thought this was fun. And there's the inside of that one. I also found these really cute vintage juice glasses. These little orange slices, little yellow stripes there. These scream 70s. I love these. There's 3 of these, and again, I'll get them listed up, and I'm sure somebody will see them and maybe even remember this pattern. You just never know. I did make some new friends at the thrift store this time in the glass section, and I wanted to introduce you to my friends. This is Amari. This was when Amari played for the Phoenix Suns, which is the team in my area, and we love the Phoenix Suns. Back in the day when Amari was around, we really loved the Phoenix Suns because they were doing well. I also found his buddy Steve Nash, and Steve Nash is still in the box. I'm not going to take him out. I'm going to let him just kind of hang out in there. My youngest son, his favorite player is Steve Nash. We used to love to watch him play. He was so incredibly talented. So when I saw him on the shelf, I had to bring him home. Last but not least, I found the Phoenix Suns Gorilla. Looking at these, I was absolutely shocked. Just for grins, I looked him up on eBay, and these guys run for a pretty good profit. They must not have made very many. The Phoenix Suns Gorilla is also pretty popular in the world of mascots, so maybe that's why. You can see that this was the 2005 team. All 3 of them were 2005. These I won't be listing. Obviously I can't on Etsy because 2005, they're not old enough, but also because my husband has been a Phoenix Suns fan forever. So these guys are going on his shelf in his office. I won't list them. I'll hang on to these. So anyway, that was my thrift adventure. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please let me know. If you would like to follow the starting up and the growing pains of getting my Etsy store started, please let me know in the comments below too, and I'd be happy to share that with you. Anyway, if you decide to go to the thrift store, don't be surprised if you get mugged.